Gold is exploring what happened to Australia in the goldfields times. Started in the 1850s, goes through to the 1890s, and the finding of gold was something that changed Australia forever. Started in New South Wales, spread to Victoria, and in 2 years Victoria's population increased a fourfold. Can you imagine what that did? You know, the pressure that puts on all the different facilities, the public facilities, the private ones, the amount of food, where people are going to live, because people were pouring in from round the world. It was one of the most exciting times in Australian history. I've always been fascinated by it. And there are all sorts of extraordinary stories, from the actual individuals who made their way through, to the ones who made money, the ones who didn't make money, the ones who died on the way, to the way they got there, to the bushrangers who tried to get their dirty old hands on the gold as well. And, oh gosh, the people who visited, like Lola Montez. And the fact that we still remember the Eureka Stockade, where people were asking for their rights. It was at a time of change in world history, and a lot of the people who came here had been either punished or kicked out of their own countries for wanting their own rights, the Chartists and so on, or they came from America, which had rebelled against England for precisely those reasons. And what fascinates me about the Eureka Stockade is the absolute revulsion that the Australian people felt about the military and the police shooting the miners, and the fact that after that there was an inquiry into what happened at the Eureka Stockade, and instead of the 11 men who were arraigned on charges of treason, instead of them being hanged, 2 juries refused to convict any of them. They were all let off, and then all their demands were met. So it's a very important part of Australian history, and I love bringing it to life.